Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Fuller Stanley from William Paterson University, welcoming you particularly to the College of Science and Health. I hope that you will find something in what I have to share that will intrigue you so that you will join us at William Paterson. So first of all, I want to tell you that William Paterson is in Wayne, New Jersey, and we have over 380 acres. And so I am positive that you will find a wonderful place to walk. You will find and adopt your favorite tree, somewhere to sit around, and while you're walking around enjoying the beautiful campus, you will run into friends and make friends, and also in the classroom. So again, the College of Science and Health. I am the Associate Dean, Dr. Jean Fuller Stanley, and we have a lot of wonderful faculty. We have over 100 full-time faculty that are excellent teachers that are looking to mentor you, to teach you about what it is that make them excited about their discipline. So before I tell you about the major, I want to tell you about our faculty. Our faculty come from far and near. Many are first generation college student. They were the first in their family to go to college and get a degree. And now many of them have doctoral degree and are excited to teach all of our students, both first generation and other students, and help them to be successful at William Paterson. Additional to teaching, many of our faculty are excellent researchers and scholars and work on research projects. Many of them work with our undergraduate students, so you could get involved with faculty on research. They have presented this research at national and international conferences, and they have published these in respected journals, both national journals and printed articles. And some of these journal articles have undergraduate students as co-authors with our faculty. So you can get involved with many of these. I know you're anxious to hear about the majors we offer, and some of you already know what you wish to major in, but some of you don't, and that's okay. But before, even if you think you know what you want to major in, I will urge you, if you get the opportunity, to do what's called a career inventory aptitude test. Some high school have this in their guidance office. If you come to William Paterson, we have this in our advisement center. It's a way for you to determine how does your interest, your career aspiration, and the things that excite you match the major that you want to take. I always say, go with what you're passionate about. Find something that you're passionate about and pursue that, because there will always be challenges. And if we're not passionate about something, when the challenges occur, we're not going to find a way to get around it. But if you're passionate, when challenges come, you will find a way to get around it and do well. So, so now I will talk to you about some of the majors that are in the College of Science and Health. On the right, we have the departments, and on the left, we have the different majors alphabetically. And I know most of you are not interested in the department, you're just interested in the major that you want to pursue. But I want you to be aware of the department that your major is in, because later on, if you want to know a little bit more about your major and about the faculty that are in those departments, you can go to the website of the department and look up some more information about the major. So one of our new major is actuarial science in the Department of Mathematics. This major is about 2 years old, and it's a growing major, and it's very pragmatic, and so you will find ready employment when you finish. We have athletic training in the Department of Kinesiology. There's many majors in the Department of Kinesiology. I want to call your attention, however, to athletic training. Athletic training used to be an entry-level professional position at the bachelor's level. However, that has changed. So we have a new major, sports medicine, and that will start in this fall of 2020. So those students who will be coming in for fall 2020 and beyond will be able to choose sports medicine as a major if that is where your interest lies. I will talk about the accelerated program a little later on. In the Department of Biology, we have biotechnology as a major, and we also have biology as a major. Within the biology major, there are three major concentration. One we call general, pre-professional, pre-med, ecology, physiology, and behavior. In the Department of Chemistry, we have BA and the BS. Typically, the BA are for students who are interested in pursuing the K-12 teaching. They tend to take the BA, and students who want to work in industry, in the pharmaceutical industry, and other areas tend to do the Bachelor of Science. We also have communication disorder as a major. This is also referred to as speech language pathology, communication disorder as a bachelor's. In the Department of Computer Science, we have, of course, computer science, which is heavily math applied. Students normally need to take up through Calculus 2 if they wish to pursue the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. We have the less intense math major in computer science called Computer Information Technology. Within the Department of Environmental Science, we have Earth Science, Environmental Science, as well as Environmental Sustainability. Exercise Science is in the Department of Kinesiology. In the Department of Public Health, we have health studies for students who just want to have a general sense of how to assist people that are about health questions. It is not a pre-med degree, it is a general health studies major. In the Department of Mathematics, we have the BA and the BS in mathematics. Again, typically students who take the BA in mathematics pursue the K-12 teaching, and other students will take the Bachelor of Science. We have the nursing Bachelor of Science. Nursing is one of our strong program. It's very competitive. Our students do extremely well on the NCLEX, which is the national exam. And so we have limited space, so we're only able to take a select number of students. So it is very competitive. Students can come right into the nursing major, or students can earn their way into the nursing major. You do need to maintain a good GPA. We have physical education with a K-12 certificate in the Department of Kinesiology. We have public health, which is in the Department of Public Health. It's public health education to educate individuals and community members about good health practice in order to stay healthy. We have sports management in the Department of Kinesiology. And we have what we would call a general science and math major, integrated math science for students who want a breadth in all of the science, the STEM area, as opposed to delving specifically into one major. One of our newest program is the accelerated 3+2 BS in sports medicine and master's in athletic training. As I indicated a little earlier, the entry into the professional phase of athletic training used to be a bachelor's level. The accreditation agency has changed that and now students must have a master's degree in athletic training in order to practice as a professional athletic trainer. And so we've created the Accelerated 3+2 program. Students will come in, and they can come in directly into the 3+2. It is very rigorous. Students can earn the Bachelor in Sports Medicine in 3 years, and then another 2 years, they will get the athletic training master's. If at the end of 3 years, a student decide, I do not wish to pursue the master's degree, that's okay. They can exit with the bachelor's degree in sports medicine. If also along the way students feel that this is no longer the major for me, they can opt for the Bachelor in Exercise Science. Many of the core courses for the first 2 years are the same for the sports medicine and exercise science, so students don't have to lose time if for some reason they change their mind. Within the College of Science and Health, we have the pre-professional programs, pre-med and pre-vet, pre-physical therapy, and things of that nature. Dr. Claire Leonard in the biology department is the person that is the professional advisor for the pre-professional program, and she usually will send out an email blast very early in the fall semester inviting anyone who is interested in these pre-professional programs so that they can be advised as to the courses they need to take, the GPA requirement, all of the extracurricular activity that will enhance their application for these programs. At William Paterson, we want our students to be engaged. Most of our regular courses in the labs, in the clinical area, require students to have hands-on experience, both inside the classroom and outside the classroom. As you can see, not only within the classroom in our labs and in our clinical area, but because we have 300 plus acres, many of our science programs, our biology field experience, our environmental science, actually use various aspects of the campus for experimentation. And so you will see some of them are using the lakes, gathering water sample in order to determine what is in the water and how to remediate and things of this nature. So this is a very hands-on experience. As you can see, students in the clinical area will practice on each other to learn how to rehabilitate students. So you get hands-on experience so that when you actually go out into the real world, you have actually had that hands-on experience. We have state-of-the-art classrooms and clinical areas and labs and computers. Our building was recently renovated, the science building, and a new addition was added on. And as a result of that, we got all new equipments. And so the equipment that you're using are similar to the ones that you will find in the workplace. Within our nursing department, we have many simulated people. We call them sim man, sim baby. They're very lifelike, and you can program certain conditions and determine what kind of prognosis you will have. So again, we have small classrooms. Students can get to know each other. Students can get to know the professors. Professors can in turn get to know you, so you can build a really strong relationship, and as well as getting hands-on experience. So I think my slide is a little stuck, so bear with me. So I want to tell you a little bit more about our curriculum. Every student, in order to earn a degree from William Paterson, must earn a minimum of 120 credits to get a William Paterson degree. Most courses are 3 credits each, However, in the lab sciences, the labs are typically 4 credits, and in some of our nursing programs, they might be 5 credits, but most courses are 3 credits. However, you do need 120 degree credits minimum in order to get a degree. Within the science area, most of our science and health major have a minimum of 60 credits in order to earn that major. So it is fairly credit heavy in the science and the health majors. However, we do want students to be well-rounded. So in addition to the major courses, we want students to be well-rounded. We want students to have an historical perspective, a philosophical perspective, social science perspective, and so on. So in addition to the major course requirement, every student have to take what we call university core curriculum. This is typically about 40 credits in what we call the UCC courses, and these are courses outside of the major. Every student have to take these. Typically, students take these in the first 2 years they're completed. One of the good things about this is that when you take these courses, even if you change your major, these courses will still count for any major that you take, because every student must demonstrate a historical perspective, a philosophical perspective, a quantitative reasoning, and so on and so forth. So these are courses that can be deployed regardless of the major. Secondly, students must demonstrate competency in a world language. And so you have to take typically 2 consecutive semesters for world language, Spanish, French, German, Arabic, Chinese, Japanese, American Sign Language. Students can take any 2 consecutive semesters of those in order to graduate. Again, we want students to graduate in 4 years. And so typically students will take 15 credits per semester in order to earn 120 degrees in 4 years. Some students can do more, and after you get your feet wet, you can determine whether you will take more. One of the good things about William Paterson, we have what's called a flat rate. That means students who take anywhere from 12 to 19 credits pay 1 flat fee. So those students who feel that they can handle more than 15 credits, say 18 credits, it's the same price. So that's something for students to pursue as they get further along, and how comfortable they feel with doing more than 15 credits. So typically with 15 credits, we want our students to do well. And so I want to urge you that if you're taking 15 or more credits, you are a full-time student, and that means this is in essence a full-time job. We know some students have to work, so please bear in mind as you pursue those employment that you do need to set aside a minimum number of hours per week dedicated to your academic studies. So we recommend a minimum of 30 hours per week to be set aside for your academic studies. Reading, rereading, doing the problems, doing research to find out what topics you need to cover for your paper, projects that you have to do, homework assignment, preparing so that you can ask the right kinds of questions in class. So please, and I particularly urge mom and dad to bear this in mind as your child encounter this, that they do need to allocate a minimum of 30 hours per week associated with their academic work. We want students to be successful here, so we have lots and lots of resources for them to take advantage of. We have tutoring, various tutoring center. Tutoring is a part of your tuition, so please take advantage of these things. I'm going to particularly emphasize some of the tutoring facilities that are associated with the College of Science and Health. In the lower left corner, you will see one of our faculty member. In fact, many of the faculty member in the sciences hold their office hours in the Science Enrichment Center. Our Science Enrichment Center specialize in what we call group tutoring. They set up tutoring for specific classes. Students can join several groups and meet regularly in order to go over material, to ask questions of their peer, and also ask questions of the tutors. So that's something to take advantage of. We also have the Math Tutoring Center and the Computer Science Tutoring Center and the Nursing Tutoring Center. Broadly, there are many other tutoring centers on the William Paterson campus, such as the Writing Center and the Academic Support Center. Not only should you be involved in the classroom, getting to know your peers and getting to know your faculty, but students also get involved outside of the classroom in student activities and in undergraduate research. I am just showing you a sample of student activities. As a professor of chemistry, in addition to being associate dean, I like mold day, and mold day is one of my favorite days. And so I always go and see what the students are doing for mold day. So in the science lobby, the students will usually set up various demonstration and fun things and activities. So I was watching them with the mold day and took some pictures. In the lower right corner, some of our students who have done research with our faculty are about to get on one of our van to go to a regional conference to present their research across the state. So again, these are ways that you can get involved if you come to Willie P. So again, we do look forward to having you here. Here are some more students that are working with professor on research projects in their lab. You can really get to know our faculty. Faculty have office hours. They hold office hours. The times are posted. And if you're not able to meet those specific times, you can always make an appointment to meet with them. You can ask them questions about what was going on in the lecture, questions that you don't understand, seek clarity on homework assignment. And in addition, ask them about their research. Faculty, professors love to talk about their research. So ask them about their research. And you never know, you might get interested in what they're doing. And next thing you know, they said, oh, would you like to come and work in my lab on a research project? Next thing you know, you're working with professors, you're working with other students on research project. And next thing you know, you've discovered something new and you get published, and you will be a co-author with professors. You go to national meetings with them and present your work. So they can be your mentor, your role model. They will tell you how to navigate William Paterson. There's someone you can confide in. They will also tell you the next step in terms of what your future career path could be. So a few other things that we have in the College of Science and Health. We have the Women in Science and Engineering program, lovingly referred to as WISE, where faculty members from the STEM field have regular seminars, workshops, with particular focus on encouraging and empowering female students to pursue the STEM field, because we do need more female to be in the STEM fields. We also have another program, the Garden State Lewis Stokes, and it's a mouthful, Alliance for Minority Participation in Science. This is a national science funded program with 9 universities in the state of New Jersey. Rutgers University is the lead, and William Paterson is one of 9 institutions that participate in this nationally funded program. We have monthly meetings, seminars, workshops with particular focus on encouraging and empowering underrepresented minority students to pursue the STEM field. We have summer research internship where students get an opportunity to work with professors in their lab during the summer, and of course they can work during the year. Again, I'm Dr. Fuller Stanley. I'm the Associate Dean. My email is below. The dean for the college is Dr. Venkat Sharma. I hope that you find something of interest here, that you will give William Paterson another look. Come and visit us, send us email. Again, if you want to know more about the majors, please visit the website so that you'll be able to, and let me just pause this. So again, I'm Dr. Fuller Stanley. Thank you for listening, and I do hope to see you at William Paterson. I hope I was able to pique your interest in the programs we have and the fact that our faculty, we have small classes. You can get to know the professors can get to know you so that they can write you a wonderful recommendation. You can get to do research with them. So again, thank you for listening. And when you come to William Paterson, come by the dean's office and wave at me. And thank you for listening and have a good day.